I'm Andrea Franklin, CEO of the Barbados Tourism Market today.
Thank you so much for sitting down with Breaking Travel News.
You're welcome.
Here we are at Caribbean Marketplace, day 2. First of all, just a few reflections on the event.
Sure, I mean, this is my second year, but obviously we support the CHTA every year. This year we have just about over 20 partners here with us on the Barbados booth. And so far we've had good meetings, good engagement with our partners, both in terms of the tour operators. We've had some airline meetings as well as some media engagement. So opportunity for us to really share what's happening on the destination, how 2024 looked, how the past winter season looked for us, and then sharing some of the upcoming events and activities and what we're really doing on the island. So it has been a good 2 days so far, and we have a few more meetings left this afternoon and looking forward then to wrap it up.
It's really buzzing. I have to say that there's a real sense of energy, excitement, momentum going on around Barbados right now. What's driving that?
Sure, I mean, Barbados, we are definitely out there looking for new opportunities. So leading in terms of building our sea capacity to the destination. So that's what has been one of our main pillars for 2024, 20 into 2025, increasing the connectivity for the destination. So you would have been hearing a lot from us in terms of new airlift to the destination, certainly from the U.S. market and for winter 2025. So that was a major impetus for the growth that we saw from the U.S. market. But looking forward, and that's a conversation we are continuing. We just announced KLM out of Netherlands coming to Barbados starting in October of this year. So opening up the European market, and really and truly, yes, we know we have our traditional markets of UK, Canada, USA, but for us it's also how are we looking to diversify markets and grow some of the other markets. So Europe is one that years ago, it used to perform very well for the destination. We've seen the decline and we've lost airlift from that destination. So we are working feverishly in terms of how do we increase the numbers in the European market, for instance. How do we increase airlift? And once we have the airlift, then we can get persons to the destination. So that's one area that we are looking at very seriously from a tourism marketing perspective in terms of rebuilding the strength of the European market. Also, we're looking at the Latin American market, and I would have shared earlier that we've opened the office in Panama, really to support the activity in that market. We have Copa Airlines, and we all continue to work closely with them. Their airlift has certainly grown in the 2 years that we've had. The partnership is grown from 1 flight to now 5 flights coming this summer, and hoping for that to continue to increase. But looking at their network and how do we then be able to position Barbados in the Brazilian market, Colombia, Argentina, Chile. So certainly looking to build out those markets, and as a result, yes, Copa, but what additional airlift can we attract for the destination in terms of direct from any of those countries that we've identified as the outliers within the Latin American market. And then certainly we're also doing a lot of work to look at emerging markets. And when we talk about emerging markets, we're talking about the African market. So certainly in terms of Nigeria, South Africa, Ghana, Kenya, those are the 4 that we think that we have great potential in terms of building out. So we are beginning to build awareness in those markets. We've actually just hired a director to concentrate on those areas because we think that we need to put a dedicated resource to building that, and also looking at the GCC region. So we were at Arabian Travel Market recently. We're working with Donata in market and continuing to educate the operators over there and build awareness of the destination in that market as well. So there's a lot going on for the destination, but I think we have to look in terms of where else can we go, not spreading ourselves too thin, but identifying key markets that are a fit for the destination. As any product is not suited for everyone, but identifying where our key markets are and really going after them in a targeted way. So that's what we're working on.
Amazing. So busy.
Yes.
You must be very tired, but you're doing a great job.
Thank you very much.
So looking forward to the rest of 25. What's coming up?
Well, we're going into summer, so we have our summer activities coming up. We have our festivals. We have our Crop Over Festival, as you know, which is one of our main cultural events on the calendar, which is a month-long or 6 weeks really of activity, culminating with our big street parade on the first Monday of August, August 5th. That's upcoming. We also have Connect Barbados, which is our business-to-business activity that's coming up the end of June, June 23rd to 26th, where we are inviting some of our operators, some that we've seen here as well, but the opportunity for them to actually come to the destination and to be able to experience it, and to also be able to get and see some of the hotel product that they may not have seen for a long time. A lot of the hotel products have been upgraded and spending money in refurbishments, so it's important for them to really see what's happening and to be able to better sell and position the destination from their perspective. And then we have Cari Festa, which is the regional cultural heritage event. It happens every 4 years, I believe it is. So this year we're hosting it in Barbados. All of the islands from within the CARICOM Caribbean region, they will be coming to Barbados to present on their food, their culture, their music. So it's really going to be a hive of activity in Barbados the end of August. And then we have our sporting events. So we have cricket coming up in the summer. We also have our Rum Barbados series. So there is a lot happening. And then of course we have our Food and Rum Festival in November. And then this year, that's November 6th to 9th. And then this year, as you may recall, we have actually been celebrating Eid for the entire year with Big Gathering. So Big Gathering started in January, where every month of the year we celebrate a parish within the month. And that parish showcases their people, their unique cultural heritage, their unique activities, places of interest within the parish. So every month for the year, it's a focus on each parish, and it culminates in December, where there's a big hive of activity again, where all of the parishes come together for the end of the year. So it has certainly been a busy year for us, a lot happening on the destination, and a lot more to come as well.
And you have a whole wealth of new product coming on stream.
Yes, so we would have touched on all of the new hotel projects that are started. We have the Pendry Hotel that started. We have the Hyatt Ziva. We have the Royalton Chic. And the beaches, they have announced that they will be starting in October. They've actually started to clear the site. This is the site of the old Ammon Beach Village in St. Peter. So they will be doing a 600-room investment there, and we're looking forward to that. And that certainly will add an element for the family market, which granted we don't have a lot of on the island, so that will be an important addition to our hotel inventory. And we also have opening this summer, by this winter will be the Indigo Hotel as well as the Blue Monkey Hotel. So a lot happening on that front as well. So within the next 18 months to 24 months, I think we have a lot to talk about in terms of new product, refreshed product, which is important as we market the destination.
Tell me a little bit about the campaign that kind of underpins all of that.
Well, we are actually looking at, right now we have our Hello Barbados campaign, which is our summer program, which you pay for 5 and you stay for 7. And it's also offering discounts on attractions, car rentals, and as well incorporating our restaurant, to offer fixed price menus. So that's our summer campaign that we actually have running now. And that will run for booking until June. So that's inviting persons to really take advantage of that, bring the family out, and be able to benefit from the number of attractive offers that our hotel partners have come on board with for the summer.
And a final message to the market from you?
Come to Barbados. As you see, there is so much to see, so much to do, and we are continuing to create new activities and really to be able to immerse yourselves in the culture of Barbados and to really interact with the people. And I think that that's an important part of how we position Barbados is our people. And being able to get out into the community. We are a safe destination, so that's why people love Barbados as well, is that they can immerse themselves in the culture. So we invite everybody to come to Barbados and really have a wonderful time.
Thank you so much for this conversation.
You're welcome.